Right here? Okay, if you mix red and yellow, what are you going to get? Come on. Orange, right, we're getting orange. If you mix blue and yellow, what are you getting? Green, okay? So it's really very helpful to help you get familiar with the color mixes. So that's primary and secondary, but now when you take the primary and the secondary and you mix them together, you get what they call tertiary colors, okay? So if you mixed red and purple, or excuse me, yellow and orange, what are you going to get? You're going to get, right here, yellow-orange, okay? This color right here. I can't do everything. I can't hold the mic. I can't turn this. When you mix the red and the orange, you're going to get red-orange. Did I just say that one? Yeah, probably. Okay. And then there's red-purple, and then there's blue-purple. So on and on and on. But it shows you when you mix it what the color is going to actually look like. Now, we're going to talk about monochromatic real quickly. Who knows what monochromatic colors is? Anybody have an idea of what we mean by monochromatic? Yes, yes. What you have to be careful with monochromatic is that you don't wash out a room by putting the colors too close together of the same color. So what she had says, but you're the same color but different hues is the right answer. So when you select a color and use it in different shades, but avoiding using colors too close in value so you don't wash out a room. This particular room over here was green, and we added window treatments. So she wanted the window treatments to be green also, but not the same exact color. So we went a little darker with the window treatments. Same house, different bedroom. She had peach on the walls. She wanted to stay the same color, but we went darker. So see how it pops out? It doesn't get washed away. All right, so that's monochromatic. What is considered a complementary color scheme? Well, that is combining colors opposite of each other, such as red and green, but choose these colors carefully with, what are we on? Complementary colors. If you took the blue and orange, I'm going to show you in a minute how you do this. You took blue and orange. What color do you think you're going to get? When you take blue and orange, what color do you think you're going to get? It's a darker color. It's like almost a brownish, grayish color. So but blue and orange are across from one another. So what they're talking about is when you're taking colors across from one another, you just need to be careful that you're getting the color that you really want. In this case, I wanted more of a brown, not a grayish brown, but a brown, okay? And that's what I got was a brown. So, and the reason that I wanted to go with these colors is because if you look at the bedspreads, I needed to pick out a window treatment and I needed to pick out paints. The bedspreads have, they're opposites. One's primary color is blue, the other one is primary color is brown, but they have blue and brown in them. So I wanted the back wall, being that the furniture was white because it's a shore house, up against the brown wall, and then got a brown natural woven shade and had the blue paint behind it to have the window shade pop out. Okay? Now we're going to talk about analogous color schemes. Using neighboring colors on the wheel such as orange, and yellow. See these colors here? They're all together. You're coming closer to a green. So I brought in umbers, greens, and golds. Worked along together with the wheel. As you can see, the kitchen has umber, has green shades, and the umber coming out of the window treatments, and then there's green up above the cabinets. This is a big open floor plan. You're going to see more of this house in a minute. I have several pictures of it, so you can see the flow. But there's green, and then there's umber again, and there's gold towards those doors over there near the bedroom and the dining room. So now what we're going to do is talk about achieving continuity with those open floor plans that you guys struggle so much with. How do you create a flow in a home, okay, that has that open floor plan? First thing you do is you're going to choose colors that relate to one another in a pleasing way. I'm going to go through each step first, and then I'm going to show you all the pictures. But I'm going to use this board right now to kind of have you follow along with me. These are 3 pieces of drywall that were painted, okay? We painted the sun-kissed vine, the harvest gold, and the glowing umber. How many remember in the 70s harvest gold? It's back! Okay, so This is a Tuscany theme. Remember when I told you your style can determine the colors you're going to use? Tuscany uses these colors, all right? So my central thread, my one color that I'm really focusing on is this green, taking that as the single hue as a thread. The challenge is giving each space its own identity, but still achieving a feeling of unity. And that's done by using that single hue as a theme, and that's this green. And you'll see in the pictures moving forward how that flows. You're going to choose one hue to be a unifying thread, which is usually on the woodwork, the trim, the doors, the ceiling. I'm using white in this house, okay, for the woodwork and everything. The connection can be subtle by using recurring color in the fabrics, all right, or the accessories and the furniture in each room. These are the window treatment fabrics. This is the sofa and love seat. It's a brown leather, and this is the entertainment center and the tables. The floor is a walnut. These colors, as you can see, there's 3 different patterns. This is an open floor plan, but I use 3 different patterns. A lot of people say, can you do that? Well, yeah. What's the key? Color, right. Bringing all the colors together. So this is the sunroom, this is the kitchen with the shade, this is the family room, drapery, and this is the shade. All right? You're going to limit the palette to 2 or 3 colors that can be used in different amounts and applications throughout, okay? Using each room in different values and intensities. So these 3 colors are being used throughout in different amounts. And you're going to see in the picture how I used the green, and I'll show you how I did that in the umber. It's a sun-kissed vine. It's a mixture of a couple of colors. If the rooms are painted in strong contrasting colors, they can be connected by using flooring or area rugs that include the colors. So when you see the pictures, you're going to see the area rugs are a neutral color, but they have all these colors in them. So it stands, the area rugs actually pop out off the floor because the floor is walnut. You're going to unify with the white trim that creates that sense of flow, but you want to make sure you pick the right white. Okay, whether it's a really bright white or it's a creamy white or ivory white. Just got to be careful what colors white you're using when you're picking certain colors. In some cases, you can link an area using wallpaper. If you have a chair rail, you want to have wallpaper at the bottom and then paint at the top, and you can link it throughout the rooms and the houses. This next picture, we didn't use wallpaper because the individual's husband didn't want it, so we couldn't use it, so we stuck with a paint color. So here's the house. We're going to start out with the foyer. As you can see, when you walk into the foyer is a green, and I don't know if you can tell in this light. It's all green, it's got ceramic tile, and then it has an area rug that has all of the colors that are in here, okay, that are on this board. That green, and I'm going to try and come over here right now, because unfortunately, the laser that I used yesterday on TVs today, all the technology, you would think they'd have a laser that works on TVs. It doesn't. You got to go back to those old stick things again, you know, where you pointed. So anyway, you have the green coming out through the foyer all the way around into the area where the bedrooms and the bathrooms are. And then we take it around the basement foyer. Now these are high ceilings. So we take it around into the basement foyer, and then up at the top of the foyer, you see gold. The gold's taken around over towards the kitchen and the dining room. The Tuscany wall clock is against gold. Now I'm going to broaden and make the house bigger.